Yo, what is up guys, and welcome to another beastly Arsenal career mode. I believe this is episode 14 already guys. I'm really enjoying this career mode series, and for you guys that want ultimate team videos, I will be bringing ultimate team videos out soon, but I did spend all my coins plus £30 on packs and I got no one, so it kind of pissed me off and I just can't be arsed with ultimate team in the mini. But look at that for a beautiful stroke from Marco Reus. So Marco Reus picking up a goal. I think we're against Sunderland. Yes, we're against Sunderland, and Marco Reus making it 1-0. Then look at this for a strike. Oh my god, that's why Muriel is my striker instead of Reus. Well, I could probably play Muriel as Cam, but that's why Muriel is just a god and he's just so good. But I do get a red card with Cesc Fabregas, which is quite annoying. That means he misses out on the next game, and I just really don't want him missing out. The key man, the Arsenal heart, just misses out on the next game. But Muriel picks up his second goal of the game. Muriel and his swag. But I'm just scoring loads of goals here guys. Look, Podolski whacking in a goal, and then Podolski again. Look how many goals I'm scoring. It's just immense. I'm literally dominating Sunderland. I just want to prove that Jack Wilshere and Santi Cazorla should never have gone. Jack Wilshere demanded he wanted to leave, but I will try and get him back, I promise guys. But as far as Santi Cazorla goes, 34 million I think, or something like that, for Santi Cazorla is a lot. It really is. And it's just an offer I couldn't turn down, and I did get Reus for him, and I did get I think Fellaini and Fabregas, to be fair. So I have made a good team, but I do want to get Wilshere back. I don't think I'll get Santi Cazorla back because he's too old. He's like 27 now. Even though I will miss him, I will get Wilshere back though, because he can go up to an overall of 92. Also guys, I might start a new career mode, like still keep this one going but start a new one with like a road to recovery for FC Colin or something like that. Road to recovery with, I don't know, maybe some team that's been knocked down like Portsmouth or something. But I don't know, yeah, maybe you can let me know what you think about that series and maybe I'll do it. But we have another game against Stoke, and this was just a bit like the Sunderland game. Well, Stoke and Sunderland are a bit of the same kind of football style, but apart from Stoke, I'm more like a rugby team. But Gareth Bale picking up a nice right-footed goal, even though he's left-footed and he doesn't have the best weak foot. But look at that, when it comes to Peter Crouch in the air, there's just no defending Peter Crouch whatsoever. I don't care what anyone says, Peter Crouch is just deadly in the air. Trust me, I tried defending against him and he just seemed to win everything in the air constantly. But a big mistake by me with the back heel there, falling to Peter Crouch, and he finishes with his weak foot. And Peter Crouch is a new Messi. If you didn't know, Peter Crouch is a 6'7" Messi. But it wasn't long until Podolski scores a banger. I think it was a few minutes, well, it was in the same minute. Podolski scores a banger in the same minute, which is all good to make it 2-2. And then, as you can see, Stoke City on the attack, a bad defending by me. If I just hoofed it away instead of trying to pass my way out of the box, I would have been well, I would have been 2-2, and maybe I could have won the game. But unfortunately for me, they do manage to get a goal. But it isn't long until I'm just piling pressure, and I'm just keep putting the pressure on, and then Podolski smashes in a near post OP goal to make it. Podolski's so good in career mode. I want a game on career mode and do some squad builders around him and that. But Podolski on career mode, he's immense, I swear down. He's so good. And as you can see, Podolski picking up that man of the match rating. Not the man of the match rating, but the best rating. And we have a Champions League game, guys. This is the last 16, and you guys might want to know that I do want to destroy Bayern Munich, but the only way I can play Bayern Munich is if I get to the final and they get to the final. But I believe if they win the next game, well, if they win their game, they've got Real Madrid and they've got some hard fixtures coming up, so I don't think I'll be playing Bayern Munich and I won't destroy them and give them the big juicy sausage. But maybe, you never know, maybe I will. But as you can see, I'm just putting a weak squad on. I decided to put Monreal, Jenkinson. I had to leave my centre backs because that's the one place I lack in. Is centre back, so I had to leave my centre backs as I was. I decided to put Giroud on, Forest, Kelvin, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Lietna and Coquelin. And Coquelin is a beast. I didn't know how good he was in his overall but he's actually quite a good centre defensive mid, and I was lacking in the centre defensive mid role. But I do have Leutner and Coquelin, which is all good, and he's quite a good player now. I'm going to start using Coquelin more. And as you can see, we do have a game against Villa, and then we have the final for the final of the League Cup, and I will play the final in the next episode, guys, so you'll have to wait if you want to see if I can win the final and get the first trophy in the bag and end Arsenal's 8-year drought of not winning a trophy. But as you can see, we have this game against CSK Moscow, and there's one player I was scared of, that was Emenike, because he's got good strength and he's fast and he's just a tank. But a nice through ball to Giroud, and Giroud just playing it outside the box, and he plays it to Cesc Fabregas, and Cesc Fabregas bangs in a beautiful goal. What a beautiful goal from Cesc Fabregas, making his return known to Arsenal. I do miss Cesc Fabregas at Arsenal, I really do, but Giroud does score a nice goal with his right foot, and I do have strength and depth in the striker position now, because I have Giroud, Podolski, I have Royce, Muriel, so I do have 4 strikers that can play in the striker position. But I was winning 2-0, and then Emenike just tries to shush me. Well, not literally shush me, but he scores a goal, and then I'm thinking I can't let Spartak Moscow get back into this game. I just want to get a nice win. I've got those away goals, and if I can get another goal, I do believe that that's a game set match. But straight off the kick-off, Oxlade-Chamberlain does get tackled, but he does recover and does some nice work, and he bangs in with his left foot. Well played, Oxlade-Chamberlain, I'll give you that one. And that's how the final score ended. We have 3 away goals, and I believe, honestly, I believe I'm through to the next round already. I honestly do. And as you can see, Lloris picking up man of the match there. And I think oh yeah, guys, I'm just changing the kit numbers now, because there was quite starting to annoy me how Lloris was like 28, and I just decided to change them all. But anyways, maybe in the when the season's over, and I might have to look into a young keeper just in case Lloris ever gets injured. I don't think Lloris can get injured. I'm not sure if your keepers can get injured. Yeah, they can actually. I remember getting Szczesny got injured in my other Arsenal career mode that I done when for fun. But anyway, so I might have to look for a young good keeper. So if anybody knows any good young keeper, because I need to get some youth in, as many of you say. And I did decide to mess about with the scout engine, as you'll see at the end of this video. So all you guys saying you need youth because you're Arsenal, I'm trying to get the youth in, and you'll understand how I'm trying to get the youth in. But I'm just editing the kit numbers, and I know this could be boring to watch the kit numbers, but so it's just annoying when you see Lloris 28 when he should be 1, and you've got people like Bale there 20, and you just want them to be like their good numbers. But as you can see, I decided to put, I think it was, I forgot who I decided to give the Thierry Henry number 14 to. I think it might have been Gareth Bale or Muriel, I'm not too sure. Can you see? I can't see, but as you can see, we do go into this game against Aston Villa. Now, Aston Villa are a crazy good team on career mode. For some reason, they're in the top table, trying to fight for European football. I think they're like 7th or 8th, maybe. I'm not too sure, so don't take me on that one. But as you can see, a nice ball through to well, a great pass to Giroud, and Giroud goes with the over top ball, but we get the lucky tackling, and Forest is never going to miss that. Would you say that was a near post? I think so, that near post goal. He's never going to miss an opportunity like that, in all fairness. It's just unmissable, but it isn't long until Villa get an opportunity, and that was a close call, in all fairness. But a bit of, look, I hate it when bullshit like that happens, where you pass it and it hits off your player's leg and they end up scoring off it, and Lloris gets beaten to the ball by Albrighton in the air. How many times do you see Lloris get beaten to the ball in the air when he can use his hands and Albrighton can only use his head? That's some more BS there. It's like EA want the career mode team to beat me, just because, see, I don't even deserve to be beaten in my Premier League season so far. It's just because Chelsea are looking. I will destroy them. I promise I'll destroy them the next time I play them. But Kelvin picking up a nice tidy finish, and look at that. That's a right nasty tackle. Send him off, ref. Send him off. But I don't really have any good free kick takers because playing a weak squad because I'm saving my good squad for the League Cup final, which I'm hoping to win against Wigan. It shouldn't be too much of a test. Well, I was just looking who could I possibly put on it, and Giroud. Well, in all fairness, Giroud had the best stats, and I decided to put Giroud on it, and look at this for a nice free kick from Giroud. Look at that for a banging goal. Giroud, you beast. I need to start playing Giroud more, but it's just he's slow. If he had like 80 pace, he would be a beast because he's got good heading stats and that. But he's just slow as anything, and that's anything that lets him down. He's got good shooting, he's got good power, but he just lacks the pace, and in real life he lacks the clinical finishing. But apart from that, he's a decent striker, and as you can see, I'm just hiring some of the best scouts, and I don't really know how to use the scouts at the moment, so if I've missed anything, please let me know. But this is the end of the career mode, guys, so if you could drop a like and share it with your friends, it would mean everything to me. The support on the last episodes have been amazing, and I really do appreciate it. It's helping me make my dream to become a big YouTuber, and that is my all-time dream. People dream about being professional, say, basketball players and stuff like that, but my dream is to become a YouTuber, and you guys are, every comment I get, I feel happy, and well, it makes me happy, so thank you for your support, guys. If you could share it with your friends, it means a lot. And I've been your boy Nathan, so peace.